I'm not even sure if I'm live. Am I live? Am I here? I don't even know why I hit live. This is a little bit unlike me, the Good Shepherd Natalie. But I think in life we're told so often, don't you share your life. Don't you share where you live. Don't you share anything personal about yourself. And oh, you better be careful of social media and all these things. And while all these things are like kind of, we kind of know these things, like, yeah, be careful. I'm not afraid to share anything. And so I'm really tired. It's nighttime, and I'm the Good Shepherd Natalie here on our small hobby farm. And I've been, preparing for this trip to Scotland that I still don't want to go on at all. And not because I'm a baby, and not because I'm, I don't want to leave my flock. And, well, yes, I don't want to leave my flock. I've got like 58 or 60 animals here, and I know that nobody's going to love them like I do. People rolling in these little barn dominions here and going through all my Scotland, clothes, trying to find some sort of like motivation. I'm trying to find some part of my soul that wants to go on an epic journey and adventure that I don't want to go on at all. I'm not here to see anybody. I love my life. I love my family. I don't just anything, and I don't like to use words like but or any sort of excuse or justifications of my life. Here is Starla, eating a piece of mail. Like, I don't care. It's probably a bill. We don't need to pay that. This is my life right now, and I feel like there are some gifts in life that are given to people that you're like, oh man, I wish I didn't get that gift. Oh, thank you, but hey, I'm not a world-class traveler, number one, and I'm not really in a space and place that I want to leave heaven on earth. Heaven on earth. I don't want to go, Candace, because it's with my entire family, and none of them like me. And I have no connection. What happened with me is when a life did die in this family of mine, it catastrophically destroyed everything. Everything. And, I want to focus on right now. This is hysterical. I'm onward, upward, shepherd. Would you just look at Jackie and her baby right now? Ruby's been dying for 17 years. Ruby, she's like 20 some years old. She has congestive heart failure, and she's like, oh man, I'm in it to win it, The livestock guardian dogs never come in at night, and yet for some reason they've been wanting to come in at night, usually because right now we're getting storms. Here's Jackie, Mama Jackie, and she's been really enjoying cruising around. Manfred pretends like he's blind. He pretends like he's got issues and that he doesn't hear, and yet Manfred is fully aware. He just wants food all the time. He's even smelling it on my mouth right now. He's like, can I just have food? No, Manfred, you had dinner already. Juno is over here. She's passed out. She's like, I mean no harm. There's Starla. Starla's chewing on that piece of mail. Chase is a little bit anxious. And these are the times when, my esophagus is starting to act up as well right now. I've got esophagus issues. And I'm not living in my own space and place. For 3 years, for 30 years, I owned my own spaces and places. And for 3 years, I've been in a space and place I've been told is not my own. And I've been treated like a vagabond, a squatter, and somebody who's not wanted here. And it's been really catastrophic, and yet I've been told to keep my mouth shut. And why? Why do we tell people, like, you are awful, but you better not tell anybody that I said you're awful? Like, why would I not tell somebody? I mean, and I don't. And yet I'm at a point where I'm like, well, I'm kind of done. I'm really kind of done, because this is my life. And this whole family who is going to Scotland has no care or concern for me or my life. Instead, it's all, you have too many animals and you just don't want to leave your farm and you're grounded. And I'm like, no, yes, no, yes, everything you're saying. Yes, I am grounded, but not like the ways you used to ground me as a child growing up. I'm grounded. I'm planted where I need to be. And I'm happy where I am, even though I'm not welcomed here for 3 years. And I continue to find my ways. I've continued to learn such things as silence is, probably the greatest defense for anybody in life. And I have lost my marriage, pretty much, over, this whole transition of my husband losing his father and moving in with his mother. Right away, we made every decision that life is told to not make when somebody you love dies for at least a year. And we made every decision in months. And we sold our beautiful sanctuary home. We left paradise of Florida. I had to get rid of everything in order to come here. And I was like, okay with that, because I felt like we were doing something really beautiful. But upon my arrival, it didn't work out that way. I've been outcast and ostracized and thrown away by my entire family. And because I met Jesus during this time and all of that. And then I got a farm and chickens, and then I have chickens that come in my house. And so then Natalie's the crazy one. And I'm not crazy. Circumstances are real. I'm pretty open on my social media. I share everything. I'm an open book, an open vessel to receiving. I've got right now in the house, Nub. Nub is one of my battery hens who's like Ruby, my chihuahua. Nub's been dying for a long time. Dying, why do we have to think of life as dying when life is still alive? Look at her now. Does Nub look like she's dying right now? Nub is delighting. She's got that little heat lamp. She's chowing down on food. She's happy as a lark. I have over here April, my friend's hen, who she just yesterday told me, Natalie, I can't take her back. I can't take her back. She has one leg and I can't do it. And I said, I told you. You and me together. We are her surrogate. Look at what is on my face here. We're surrogates. It's not about giving up a life. My friend, when she brought this hen, April, to me, who was attacked by a snake, and the snake took her leg away, I said that night when she handed April over to me, first of all, I said, what's her name? Hey. Listen, guys, let's all settle down. Who's behind me? I said, what's her name? She said, I don't know, lady. And I said, I get it. But what's her name? I need to have a name if I'm going to, It took me 20 minutes to figure out that April was missing a leg. And she looked like she was nearly scalped, like an Indian would scalp somebody. I thought she lost her left eye. I was looking at this chick going, oh my God, I'm not a veterinarian. Like, what am I supposed to do? Google is my best friend. People call it AI, whatever. It's Google. I go to the internet on my phone. And I've learned everything about a one-legged porcelain Belgian Ducal bird. I gotta bring her out because she needs some time out here. This is all part of April's journey. April needs to be a bird. And so a lot of people may think, oh no, don't put that one-legged chick on the ground around, all these other birds. Well, first of all, I do like to put a blanket on the floor for her. I'm really fast as a person. I've always been fast, and that's been part of my family's whole judgments of me and thinking that I'm mentally ill because I'm fast, not furious. Yet I do get furious. When I do get furious when such life has no patience or real desire to be like, well, Natalie, why are you so fast? Well, that's because I live in a space and place in life on Earth that is beyond time. I'm trying to put my necklace in here so it doesn't get on her. April. April's been here for over 4 weeks now. And I just lost Edwina. Edwina. It's nighttime. It's nighttime. It's been 4 days. I don't know. Does this seem like chaotic to anybody? Because it doesn't feel chaotic to me. I do love my life. I'm full of emotion. I go from tears of joy to smiles and laughter all the time. And that's like how I've been my whole life. I'm not even reading these comments. I get carried away. But look at this. So, we're still in the process of snake proofing coop number 5. And so that's where my little porcelain, no, my bantam hens are. April, you're okay here, right? April goes, listen. Okay, so my animals do talk to me. You know, Nub is like, oh God, please don't talk to me. I'm cool up here, Natalie. Ruby's over there going, I have no idea what's going on, but I love it all. April is like, thank you for taking me out of the cage. I really like that. Over here is where the real party is right now. This is a party in the barn dominium. And I do enjoy these parties. If I'm going to Scotland, there are many things that need to happen in order for me to feel good. And one of them is that Andy has fallen in love with this lady right here, Jackie, as well as Andy has fallen in love. And, well, I just figured this out yesterday, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Andy has procreated a life that Chrissy is now broody on. And when I wrote out the index card of 21 days for when a broody hen, 21 days, the egg is due to hatch the day I'm leaving for Scotland, and I just don't know. I'm like, what? But a broody hen, that's so easy. He wouldn't have to do anything. He'd just be like, just give her food. I don't worry about these guys. They're never inside, these guys, and yet they are. They're inside like all the time now. And it's because they're sensing, well, there's, oh my God. Oh my God. I said I didn't care. I'm not gonna give up. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you even kidding me? I have French onion soup with croutons and Swiss cheese in the microwave ready for me for dinner. And these are really special moments for me. This is who I am with my tribe, my flock, my tribe. I mean, so she's eating a bill that just moments ago I said I didn't care, right? So these are things I'm aware of. I do create my own messes. I allow my own messes to happen here. And I just continue to clean up. That is part of my job. Scotland. I've had more people tell me, oh, Natalie, What is even your question? Why would you not do this? Well, this is where we get into in life where we're told to not share our life. And so I'm not here to share all of the reasons why I don't want to go to Scotland, because I'm not here. I continue to hold on to all of my memories of the good times of life, and yet I just can't see this being a good time. It's just way too long for 9 days. 9 days. And I really, well, I started sharing with my daughter's boyfriend is going to be the Scotland Shepherd, and I started sharing videos with him. Really quick videos like, hey, this is how you pick up Janet. You can't pick her up this way. You got to pick her up that way. And, you know, my daughter is like, would you... Hey, are you messing with April? Don't mess with April. What are you doing? Okay, but this is where April tells me all the time. Natalie, April tells me, she goes, Natalie, I got it. She goes, I'm chill like that. Listen, she goes, Jackie just beat up on me a little bit, but she didn't even really beat up on me. She just came to like exude her energy on me. Natalie, I got it. This is one cool chick right here. She has one leg. 4 weeks ago, a snake swallowed her head first, nearly scalped her. When she arrived 4 weeks ago, I was like, what? I don't even know what to do. Oh, Lord. 4 weeks later, April is now, you know, able to stand on this one leg. And she's getting around now. These are things I've said to Daniel. You know, she sleeps with me every night, and so do 4 other birds. Are you going to allow them to sleep with you? You know, and when somebody says no to me, I go, well, then I don't want you here. Because, no. You either love this or you don't. And I'm not going to leave. Because this is who I share my life with, is all these animals. Every day. 24/7. It is beyond love. And look at this Starla. Starla goes, I'm just going to go ahead and step on her back and keep eating this male because I am high attention and I need all the attention. Starla. Listen, April. These are moments of her for, just get back. Like, I don't hurt my animals, but I'm like, seriously, at times I go, just get back. I'm telling you right now. I'm an open book, an open vessel, unscripted, unedited, because why? What do I have to lose? What do I have to gain? I don't even think about my life as a loss or a gain. I think about my life as, well, we have the means to share. And for me, amidst all of this sham and drudgery and whatever's going on with my mouth, I don't have lipstick on. I'm used to lipstick. Amidst the sham and drudgery and vexations of spirit in this life that surround not just me, the Good Shepherd Natalie, everybody, I know who really surrounds me. Every day is heaven. And I'm not a highly religious person, and yet I am, because I spend all my days with heaven as my pilot, you know, showing me which ways to go in life. And when I have these moments with my animals, when they're dying or sick and struggling and I don't know what's going on, it is heaven who's like, Natalie, remember this. But that's the microwave. And that didn't even hurt. Why would you even just do... Look. Sit. I do try to include her in everything. Watch, though, okay? But it's not on her terms, okay? This is important. This is a Good Shepherd. Hold on. Listen. Come here. Just thank you. Sit. Come here. Sit. Like, what... I'm not a trainer here. They're all matching my color. Monica, I'm not struggling. It's real life. We just don't often share it all. And these are moments I do get through. I'm so happy that the sheep are in bed right now. Look at her. Look at her. She's got one leg. April. She smells so good. How does she smell so good? She's got like this pheromones about her. She smells, and it was Edwina too. Edwina, they smelled so good. Like a Cabbage Patch doll or a Briar horse that I remember getting on Christmas as a child. The smells of plastic, but they don't smell like plastic. They have like this really, I can't even explain it. Edwina and April, they both have a smell, and it's not poop. It's not poop. It's like a zest soap or like a pure ivory soap. April, look at you. What do you think, huh? And so like she just pooped right here. And whenever she poops, she's like, would you please get that? She's a clean girl. Most of my life is spent cleaning. I don't just pick up poop. I hear fun over there. What's going on? Anna, come here, Anna. Anna, my Polish girl. Polish girls know how to party. Let me tell you that. And Anna's sister. Come here, Anna. Anna. Anna just jumped up on Manfred. Okay, listen. Anna, you're okay. Meanwhile, back at the camp, Chrissy, she's like, I'm just trying to hatch a new life here. That's all. Come here, Anna. See, I think to my family, these moments of me like this, my family thinks I'm like a little bit bipolar or manic. And that was part of the problem of my whole life, is that I was treated for those things. And yet, that's not what I am. I'm merely Natalie. And I happen to get along really well with animals. And look, she made her way over here. April, she flew all the way from there because look who's in here. Andy. Come here, Andy. Andy has lived with me since he was a newborn, and this is him. He's not mating with me. He's a rooster. And he loves just getting on my hand. He sleeps with me also. So she sleeps with me, he sleeps with me. Nub is chilling in here. I brought Nub in a... Sylvia was the one in here who was the surrogate mother. So Sylvia's a little bit sad. How do I know she's sad? Why would I say Sylvia's sad? Well, because you're life with animals, you're familiar with their behavior. My poor baby, I don't even know what they are. This was a whole deal with my friend who got with even with April, the one-legged chick. This was a whole deal with my friend where she wanted to order hens from a hatchery more advanced than me. But she could please just get like a couple with me, and I said, sure, I'll take two. And she said, could you do four? I said, okay, I'll do four. So we had 12 newborn chicks from Myers Hatchery, USPS delivered to us back in April. And of the 12 birds, 7 of them died upon, like in our hands. Like they weren't dead upon arrival, they died within the first 24 to 48 hours. And it was like, oh my God. So Myers Hatchery was like, we'll take pictures of them, and you have to take these pictures inside your house. We need to see them dead, make sure they're dead. I'm like, God, okay. So we took these pictures of the dead birds, sent them, and they're like, okay, we're going to send you these places. So all these little lives. Here's a big baby in the corner. So that was our journey, and so we delivered the 7 more, and 2 of those died, and they were like, nope, we don't replace them a second time. We'll just refund you. April was my friend. Of the 4 I got, 3 of mine died the first round. So I had 1. That's Amanda over here. Amanda and Amelia, I don't even know what they are. They're like Easter egger bantams or something. I was never into bantams. I just was like, okay, cool. I'd like to start with some small birds. I'm a big believer in everything happening with reason, especially when you live the life you live, whether it's a farm life or whatever life. And when you're supposed to see things happen, like, why would I start getting small birds all of a sudden? You know, like, don't I need more big birds because my battery hens are dying? And my battery hens are dying. We got 12 of them 2 years ago, and they were already at that point a year and a half old. And battery hens live about 2 years. So a lot of comments that I've had on my social media, well, you've lost a lot of life lately. Well, one of them was a battery hen that died from tumors. One of them was a Polish bantam hen eaten by a snake and then regurgitated because it was too big to swallow and left there just dead. And then the other one was Edwina, and that was a tragic accident. I saw her, Geronimo. She wanted to fly. Edwina wanted to fly. So my mic is not working. Oh no. Okay. I really don't know anything about why that was stopped. Um, I don't know how to do this. Hold on one second. Okay, I think I fixed it. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I think I fixed it. Can you hear me now? I'm not even wearing my thing. Can you hear? Can anybody hear me? Okay, good, good, good. Oh my God! Why would you even do this? Why would you even do that? Come here. He goes, because I'm Andy and I'm the only man in this house right now, and I'm here to take care of all these ladies. Listen, what is even that? What are you doing, Andy? What? Andy is probably the entire culprit of my whole demise of my life. And it was because he was born alone. And I didn't know he was a rooster. You know, we never know. I have 11 roosters here on the farm. And Andy was... well, I always have one. And now I have many who are more in my life than just outside. And Andy's been sleeping with me for, I don't even know when his date of birth is. He's like a year and a half old. And yet at one point, you know, well, his cock-a-doodle-doos, he does cock-a-doodle-doo a lot. And yet, again, it's because of where we live. The circumstances are that... a lot of people don't like the sounds of roosters. I find all the sounds rather peaceful, and yet at times they become stressful to me because now I know that these sounds are stressful to those who also live in this, you know, sanctity of this space and place I live in that's not home. I'm merely existing in this place alone. And I'm rather grateful. I am doing God's work. Spunky is outside with Sweeties. Sweetie and Spunky live with Green Legs and Cole, 4 roosters right there. With the 11 roosters, it's amazing. Monica, they love each other. Spunky. But listen, so this up here in the baby bassinet right now, and these are all just cleaned towels. I always have these, I go to Goodwill and I buy like cheap $1.99 towels for all these birds. But up here, Chrissy's laying on 3 eggs, and it's going to be Chrissy and Andy. Andy's not a dad yet that I know of. Nobody likes Andy. Andy's like, I call him asexual. Andy's just like everybody's BFF, but he He's getting on them now. He's like, I can't rely on you, Natalie, because you're not procreating any life with me, Natalie. Look at this, Starla. Starla, no. I know, I'm not alone, Monica, thank you. It's kind of not crazy. It's kind of really beautiful to, I don't know, I guess be kind of thrown away and an outcast by life in such ways that I no longer have to worry about going to like baby showers, weddings, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter. And I don't have to stress about it anymore. I could just, be here. And, well, I think to each our own in life. I'm not here to explain what makes me happy, but I am here to share. What doesn't make me happy is something I'm not going to do anymore. I think we all have to go through that in our life, where we have to abide by those social, familial rules of life. You better go to this and that function and this and that. It's like, okay, well, I'm kind of done with that. And especially now that I look around my whole circle of life and see that I have poop on my pants because I just sat down in it. And for the most part, there's really no poop in here. What? Katy Perry, come here. Katy Perry, come here, baby. Come here. So I'm still trying to get used to Katy Perry. She's a little bit scared. She's so sweet. She's Starla. Come here. Come here. You're okay. You're okay. She's broody. If I say no to everything, I shall have to say no to anything anymore. I'm completely outcast. So I live this life totally alone. I am grateful. Nothing to do. I think you can't be sad. And you can't do anything about people who don't like you. When it happens to your family, that's really tragic. And yet, I'm not going to sit there and throw up in a ball and walk around my life like a dog with my tail between my legs. Starla doesn't do that. I'm here to live my life, and I know I'm not just a husband, and I know I've done nothing to want any such. The guilt is also part of life, and I'm not here. Starla, I'm going to tell you right now, so this is all trust right here too. This little girl right here. This is Katy Perry firework, born June 29th. Starla is, yes, Starla is so jealous. I don't know what's going on with my volume. Oh my God, I don't even have my Bluetooth anywhere near me. This is crazy. This is crazy. Hold on. I just said forget this device. My Bluetooth hopefully won't come back in. Can you hear me? Starla! These animals teach me more patience than family has ever taught me. Family has taught me how to be angry and how to feel sad and how to feel like I'm just a tragedy in the making and that I'm worth nothing. And these animals, this guy right here weighs twice as much. He weighs more than me. He's twice as much as me. Chase. And he's not normally inside. They literally live outside. They're nocturnal. And yet, they also live by what they feel of me. These two dogs, Juno back here, there's Juno. Girl and Chase. Boy. sister and brother. And if any animals here on the farm know my soul, it's these guys. And they're not normal dogs. They're not like really cuddlers and stuff, but they are. Ruby. I can't imagine if I was in Scotland and like Ruby died, you know? She's been dying forever. Ruby, come here. Ruby. Is your name Ruby? I think there's a brothel going on here. Is this a brothel? Is this what you call a brothel? Are we having too much fun here? Are we doing illicit activities? Illegal fun? Having fun on a farm in a barn dominium at night? I don't know. You know, I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions too, is that for my family anyway, who's not used to a farm life, when they hear, Natalie, you can't sleep with chickens. Your chickens are making you sick. I'm like, no, actually what made me sick was, well, I had an esophagus condition and I had surgery, and the surgery made me really sick. So no, it's not my chickens that made me sick. And when I had chicken toxin E. coli this past winter, that was not my chickens either. In fact, I don't want to get into what I think it really was, but it definitely came from tainted meat, not chicken. I don't eat chicken, number one. And all my doctors said it probably came from beef. And I was just given a burger by somebody that tasted terrible. And I got really sick right after that. My body temperature went to 92 degrees for 6 weeks. And 92 degrees. I ordered 3 thermometers from Walmart.com to be delivered because I thought the thermometers were broken. No, it was Shiga toxin E. coli that I had, as well as salmonella and the norovirus all at the same time. My body went into sepsis, and well, these are things you learn. I'm like 53 years old. I'm not an old person, so I'm aware of how sick I am. And yet what I was most aware of during that 6 weeks entirely alone here on the farm with sepsis was that I was entirely, no doubt, assisted by heaven. And my flock remained in ultimate peace mode. And look at this girl. This is the Polish girl. She's a party girl. Party girl. Amelia. This is so good for April. Listen to April. She's like, chirp, chirp. I just want to get down. I want to get down. So this is where I also continue to learn as a person. I mean, she's like, she goes, stop classifying me as having one leg. Just because I have one leg doesn't mean I'm incapable of living. I know, but I just don't want you to, get hurt. Which that whole thing with Edwina. I can't even go there with Edwina. I don't feel guilty. I never felt guilty. I was aware because I saw it happen, but I didn't know that what I saw happen was going to kill her. And it was when I was cleaning her coop and she was up here, this level, and I'd taken the top off that coop and she just jumped off. Andy just got on. Andy was so gentle. Did you hear any screaming? Andy just got on April's. Oh. April. She goes, it's okay. She goes, it's okay. She goes, it's okay. I need to be a part of this flock, Natalie. You gotta let me be. Edwina Geronimo, she got to the edge of that brooder and I was right next to her and I saw her and she was like, ready, 1, 2, 3, whee! And she jumped and she fell. And I was like, oh, and I picked her up and, oh, are you okay? Are you okay? And she appeared okay. And she was okay the whole day. And the next day, I knew something was very wrong. And it was within a matter of 48 hours after that she died. And I think she broke her neck when she fell. So that was a tragic accident, and I don't have guilt for it. I can't have guilt for it. Look at her, pretty girl. This is my first ever brutally hatched Silky Frizzle. Jackie. And now she has her Katy Perry. That's my second ever Silky Frizzle. And the mom is Chrissy up here, who's laying on her and Andy's egg. So Chrissy's pumping out the babies here. I just can't see myself going to Scotland. I can't leave them. I just can't. And that's where my family's like, oh, what's wrong with you? Why? They're just animals. Because when's the last time I was ever with any of you clan members? And why would I want to go to another country with all of you who are not very kind? I'm a big girl, and I'm tired of living a life of being felt like I'm a little girl, and that I'm wrong for how I feel about life. I love life. I'm grateful to be the Good Shepherd, Natalie. I do need to go ahead and start to clean up everything. Look at these two lovers. Look at the love. This is not an every night occurrence, by the way, in here. I mean, for right now it is. For right now it is. And yet every day it's different. It depends on who needs to be in here. The reason these little bantams are in here, the three, is because we're snake-proofing the coop where I lost a life and I saw Chrissy, the one who's here, broody right now. I walked out one night and there was a snake around her neck and she was like, she wasn't even going to fight. She was just sitting there. I took that snake and I got that snake. I'm not afraid of snakes. Look at April sitting here on the floor in the midst of all of this. The one-legged chick. She goes, stop saying I have one leg. Stop it, Natalie. Stop it. I appreciate all the prayers. Thank you, Kim. I'm really a happy person. I have a need that is quite unexplainable to share. Reality of life, and it's not bad. I do love my family. I'm not talking bad of my family at all. I love my family. I think we are all humans by nature, and it's really hard for anybody in life to comprehend such persons that walk around and I have chicken poop on my bum, and I'm out there. I've always been out there. I've been in the parallel skies my whole life of heaven on earth, and very closely connected to God and angels my whole life. And it was when my father-in-law died 4.5 years ago that I met Jesus. And I certainly wasn't expecting to meet Jesus. Like, what? I was like, Jesus? What? Jesus? Jesus? He was like, yes, I know. And ever since then, well, what I've learned about for those persons in life who do meet Jesus, truly meet Jesus in life, oh God, that's a real life beyond what can probably ever be comprehended by anybody else in life. To each their own who has met Jesus in such ways. So Jesus remains a very I don't know what the word is, prominent source in my everyday. And Jesus is the one who gives me no fear. And I know after this video is done, and if any of my family does see this, there'll be more, Oh, God, Natalie. Oh, God. But everybody's going to hear about this. Hear about what? That I don't want to go to Scotland because I have like 60 animals that I don't want to leave them for 9 days? I mean, And why would I want to leave them for 9 days to travel with 22 people who can't even claim to be loving of me? They can't. I have nothing. Nothing. Years. And yet, I give it all, hands out, palms up is what I say, to heaven. And so all this time I've been saying, I don't want to go, I don't want to go. And heaven's like, Natalie, you have to go. I don't want to go. Natalie, we know you're a child of God, and you're always going to behave as somewhat of a child in such ways, and yet you have to go. I don't want to go. And it's not a matter of out of sight, out of mind. Once I'm on the plane, everything will be fine. I've done those days before. Leaving animals is much different for me than leaving my 2 girls when they were growing up. And my 2 daughters have cut me out of their lives for years. So, this is the tragedy that happened to Natalie. When somebody in the family died. And I've lost everybody. And been catapulted into this life that heaven's like, well, Natalie, that's why we catapulted you. You needed to be full speed ahead, onward, upward. That's who you were born to be. And you're here to share real life without fear. Because what do I have to fear? I don't fear death. I'm most grateful in a farm atmosphere with farm animals that it's a lot of animals. And so when any animal has anything going on, whether they're dying or have one leg or whatever else, I'm most grateful that these are the lives. These are the lives, lives, that do embrace and receive my love in beautiful ways. I'm going to put you in here for just 1 second, okay? She smells so good. She smells so good. I know. There you go, pretty girl. Hey, Nub. Nub, what do you say? Nub. She's one cool girl. These battery hens have the worst lives. And yet they've been here for 2 years now, so they're like the worst lives. We're done with that, Natalie. We entered heaven on earth the moment you took us home. They were able to free range and be loved by roosters, and Nub is the number 1 girl. And yet Nub is like, you know what? I don't want to be the number 1 girl anymore. I just want to stay inside. I get that good food every day. Soft hay. I already know with Nub, she is riddled internally with masses and tumors. And of the 12 battery hens we rescued 2 years ago, I've lost 4 in the past 4 months. So Nub's, I don't call it downward or final descent or the end of her life. I mean, it is what it is. She's happy. She's like, oh, I just shake my head because I've got neurological conditions now. Hey, we're just not going to do that, okay, guys? Nub knows how to take care of herself. And then this is, oh God, this is where I go, oh God, I'm going to get in trouble. Stop. Listen, let's get everybody situated for bed. I'm going to get my French onion soup and eat my dinner and get you all settled down. And I'm going to watch my new show I've been watching on Netflix called My Brilliant Career. Oh my God, it's based in the 1900s in Australia, and it's about a writer. And I was a born writer. I was writing my whole life, and now I have a farm and I have no time to write. And so that's when heaven was like, well, that's where we're going to introduce you to social media, So You don't need to write, Natalie. You can just share it all in words with video. And that's what we do here, right? Jackie, it's time for bed, Jackie. The 3 Polish girls, they're already, this is the 3, so this is where I go, you know, the Good Shepherd Daniel, Scotland Shepherd, my daughter's boyfriend, coming here to watch them. Oh no, he's not going to sleep with these animals and all this stuff. And I'm like, whoa. Okay, listen. First off, let me explain. They don't sleep with me. They sleep right here. And do you see them already perched? And then in the morning, I put them in their carrier and I bring them out to coop number 5. But these birds in here, she's in here forever. She's in here till the end of time. Nora, I already fed you guys. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I'm gonna get my French onion soup and get myself ready for bed and watch that show, My Brilliant Career. It's really a cool show. I love words. I love expression. And I do know who I am. And I am the Good Shepherd, Natalie. And I even learned today, I've been saying all along, it's not a job, it's not a title, it's a role. No, it's not even a role. I just redefined the word role, R-O-L-E today. A role? No, a role means you're acting. And I was, well, after my father-in-law died, and we found our rent-a-farm, and these people came out they wanted to film a scene for a sitcom they were doing at this rent-a-farm. And when they came out to check out the rent-a-farm, they were like, oh, we just created our final character last night, and it's you. Like, her name is Marge, but it's you. Like, you're Marge. You need to audition. And so I was like, what? Oh my God, Starla. She's in it. Starla. I learned at that point. I knew I wasn't supposed to get the role of Marge. And yet I went through with it. I embraced it all. And I took all of their leads and what their suggestions and all their FaceTimes with me and trying to help me get this role as the main character of Marge. Well, that was an adventure. And at the end of all of that, I learned that I can only be me. Natalie. I can't be me, but be Marge. I'm Natalie. Thank you. Oh, Pam, I see Pam in here. I'm amazing. Woo! I'm apparently not amazing enough to be loved by anybody that I share my life with, Pam. But thank you. I mean, what is this insanity here? You know, why can't people just enjoy like what they consider to be insanity when they hear from somebody like me? Like, this is not insanity. It's real life. Katy Perry. Listen, last night you slept with me for like 10 minutes and I thought she was dead. She sprawled out, legs kicked back and everything. I go, what's wrong with you? Did you get injured today? She's like, no, I'm just sleeping. Jackie's on my back. Yeah. Oh, Kim, you watched My Brilliant Career? That was a good show. 6 episodes, right? I really loved it because all those words she was using, I really feel like, I don't even know the character's name, Kim, but I really embraced that character. I was like, that's like me. Like, I could see me getting on, stage and doing something like that. I wasn't meant to audition for a sitcom. And, ultimately what they told me at the audition, the girl who got the part, when they came to the rent-a-farm to film it, the girl who got the part of Marge, well, she looked nothing like me. And she said, I knew the day I showed up for auditions, she goes, I was about to walk out the door when I saw you. I said, me? When you saw me? Why? She goes, because I knew you were Marge and you got the part already. I said, oh, no. And I watched them film this, and I was watching this girl be Marge, and I was like, there's no way. I'm not an actress. I can't act. I'm totally just me. I'm not an actress. So, all right. I'm sitting here in my squat mode. Everybody's quieting down. And these are important moments to me to be able to share. I am grateful for TikTok in particular, because TikTok has been for me the past 3 years beyond a source or resource as an outlet, a sharing venue. TikTok remains, of all the social media, to me, the kindest responses. And I've made a lot of really close friends that, you know, in life, especially for somebody like me, I don't have time to go get coffee or go get a tea or something with somebody. I'm done with those days. My days now is the farm. Before that, my days was raising my daughters who no longer speak to me. And, you know, as if I never even had babies and children and raised them. That's sad. I'm going to go ahead and go. Thank you, everybody. And actually, TikTok is ending me. TikTok is ending me. Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. I'm embarrassed right now. I don't know how to end this. It's telling me, oh my God, I don't even know how to get out of here. I just don't even know. All right, now TikTok's gonna let me end. That was wild. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Thank you. I enjoyed it. I talk a lot. Thank you for listening.